Good afternoon, content creators. Today we're going to be talking about monetization, specifically external monetization. At the beginning of the course, we talked about monetization within the tools that YouTube provides, but there's all sorts of ways that you can monetize your outreach external to YouTube. Now, I am going to specifically focus on things that you can take advantage of as a new creator. I'm assuming that you don't have a community built up. Because we'll talk about this later, but once you have an audience, well, then people come to you and they say, hey, what can we do to take advantage of this audience? But what about when you're just starting? Few people know you and they're not going to pay you to make videos for them. So we need another solution. The easiest way for a beginning channel to get monetization is through affiliate links. Now, what this means is you will essentially sell products for like Amazon. And there's all sorts of companies that have affiliate programs, which means that if you sell their product, then you're going to get a certain percentage back of whatever you sell. If you're well known in a certain industry, even if you start a channel and you don't have many followers, if you have a certain niche, you started this channel, it's about something, and whatever it is that it's about, there's things that you've got to buy to support that. Like for my chameleon channel, there's cages, there's misters, there's all sorts of equipment that we use to take care of chameleons. And if some of those companies have affiliate programs, then I can get a percentage of whatever I sell. And so all it takes is me making some videos about how to use this product and say, you can get this product by the affiliate link that's in the description. And I get a certain percentage. So as much as I can sell, that's how much money you get. And I will tell you, Amazon.com has affiliate links. And so you apply to the Amazon program, and then you have the choice of what's on Amazon, which is a heck of a lot. And you'll notice this done in a lot of creators. If you go down to the description and they say, this is the equipment that I use to film this video. So it doesn't even have to be what the video's about. It can be just the equipment that you use to film it. And they are Amazon links. And the real cool thing about an Amazon affiliate link is whatever they buy within 24 hours of going to Amazon using your link is credited towards you. So if you send them to Amazon to buy a candy bar, but within 24 hours they end up buying a computer, you get credit for them buying that computer. So if you're a good salesperson, I mean, you can pretty much make a career out of selling things on Amazon as an affiliate. Now, if there's another company that you really like, then just Google that company and affiliate opportunities. It's amazing how many companies out there have an affiliate program. Now, some of the companies are a little tougher to get into than others, so you just have to check to see the lay of the land of the companies in your niche. The affiliate links are things that you can sign up for the second you start a channel. And if you do a video on how to build something and that goes viral, then so does your affiliate link. Now, remember that there are some requirements, like Amazon is pretty strict that you have to notify people that you are an affiliate, and that is good practice. Let people know that you're getting a commission from selling the things that you're listing. It's just being upfront and transparent. Not only is that a good thing to maintain trust, it's also the law. So I recommend you follow that. Next, you can make products. If you are an expert in some sort of niche, or you want to make a product that's specifically for a certain niche. Say you have a 3D printer and you just designed a doodad that does something very special for the people in your niche. Well, you can now sell that doodad, and you can use your YouTube channel to explain to everybody how it works and how to use it, and where to buy it. So with a couple $100 invested into a 3D printer, you are now a manufacturer and a marketing team. And the cool thing about a 3D printer is, well, you don't have to keep a whole lot of inventory. You can print to order. And the third suggestion that I have that a beginning channel can take advantage of is merchandise. Say you've got a very cool logo that you created. Just put it on one of these print-on-demand t-shirt places and wear them on your videos. Then in the description, you can say, go to my merch store and you can buy this t-shirt, this mug, all sorts of things. So if you have some sort of artistic or graphical skill, you can set up an account at any one of these print-on-demand services and you suddenly have a storefront. YouTube does have something that they call the merch shelf, and those are the t-shirts and branded products that show up under your video. YouTube requires you to have 1,000 subscribers to get that merch shelf, so it's something a little bit further along in your journey, but nothing stops you from opening up a merch store on one of these providers and then talking about it on your video. And once you finally get 1,000 subscribers, well, you've already got a merchandise line ready to go. And these are all things that you can do before you get big. Let's go ahead, take a break and check in with Yvette. And when we come back, I'm going to be talking about some things you can look forward to once you develop an audience. I'll be right back. Hello, Yvette. Welcome back. We are talking about monetization. And so the question is, how are you monetizing Misty Mountain Fans?
Right now, I am not monetizing it, Misty Mountain Fans. I am using it to support my business.
Okay.
And right now, it's more for education. So, but maybe in the future.
So right now, you're just making videos to support your customers in the business. Do you think you will ever at any time make digital products or make merchandise or other things like that?
That sounds like a really good possibility. So
okay.
I like that. I like the merchandise thing. The digital products, I'm not sure yet. I'd have to see how that would work into my business plan, which I'm still kind of working out.
So right now, your YouTube channel is to support the business. As far as selling the products that your business has, do you think it'll ever get to the point where your YouTube outreach is a business in itself, and instead of just supporting your breeding business, it actually is a money-making business of its own?
Yes, there is a big possibility. First, with the YouTube, there's the AdSense, and also there's the products, the merchandise. There's also affiliate links. A lot of people would like to just click on one spot, take the guesswork out, and pick up an item, and there, you get a little bit from that, little kickback. So there's all kinds of little things you can do to put it all together and monetize it, not just selling fans. So, and I think that's a great idea.
All right. In that case, it looks like you have your plan to go forward and you're clear as to where you're going.
Yeah.
All right. Onward.
Thank you.
Welcome back. Now let's talk about some of the things you can do with your channel once you attain a large enough audience. Once you attain a position of prominence where you have a large enough audience that people are starting to take note and starting to talk about you in the industry, you can start getting sponsorships or brand deals. And what this means is they're going to pay you to make videos and mention them. Now, every brand and sponsorship deal are going to have different terms. And so you're going to have to do a little bit of research and get savvy as to how to navigate those waters. But I bring it up now because it goes to show how valuable you creating an audience is. And by that, I mean an audience that trusts you. More and more brands are starting to appreciate the niche content creator. And they're not necessarily looking at the size of your account because they're tired of reaching millions of people when they know that only hundreds of people want to buy their product. And so by going to you, if you happen to be a representative in that niche, and they know that even though you only have like a couple hundred followers, those are the exact followers who are their customers. And so there's a much greater appreciation for how much even the small content creator can reach the exact right audience. I can't tell you, I mean, I've been involved with marketing for a while, and I can tell you how frustrating it is to try to reach a small segment of the population and having to pay to communicate to hundreds of thousands. So being able to find an influencer that has a direct line to your exact customer base, that's gold. And so I don't want you to think that you need a huge channel to be able to get involved in sponsorships or brand deals. It is effective for you to focus in on whatever niche that you've chosen and produce the absolute best quality videos you can. Nurture that audience, take care of that audience, feed that audience, develop that relationship where they say, okay, this person is really one of us and this person knows where we need to go. We trust this person. And if you can get to that level, then you've gotten to the level where a brand would be interested in talking to you. And this relationship with a brand can be anything from the affiliate links that we talked about before. There could be a licensing deal where your name is put on certain products. Or it could be a deal where at the beginning you say, this is sponsored by this company. There's many opportunities to build a certain relationship that works for both you and the brand. And once you've developed the right audience, regardless of how large it is, then you're able to swim in these waters. Okay, now let's talk about making money as a content creator. You need to be clear what you want out of this outreach that you're doing. You need to evaluate whether you want to be sponsored and how that would look. In some communities, it's a badge of honor to be sponsored by a company. It means you've arrived. It means you are an influential influencer. And I remember when sponsorships were first available, some creators were actually pretending that they were sponsored by a certain company that they weren't sponsored by, but they were just pretending because it was a badge of honor. But in other communities, it can look like you're not being objective. If your channel is about the best cameras and Sony, for example, sponsors you, it's really hard for you to convince everybody that you're going to be giving Canon a fair shake. And if you talk about how good Canon is, Sony's probably not going to be too happy about putting their ad dollars into someone who's talking about their competitor. So you need to understand that being sponsored is great because it means you're getting paid to do content creation, but also there's some politics that surround doing this. And there's ways to be clever about doing this. Say one option, if we were taking that camera channel, a channel that reviews cameras, maybe they shouldn't be sponsored by Sony or Canon, but they can be sponsored by a tripod company. Every camera needs a tripod. So that is one way that you could arrange some sort of sponsorship or brand deal in a way that's not going to compromise your central message. Once again, everybody's situation is going to be different, unique, and you need to decide what's best for your channel. One thing I would caution though, keep in mind that the most valuable asset you have is the trust of your community. That is the reason why brands and sponsors want you in the first place. If you sell that to somebody, just be aware of how that may affect the trust of your community and what makes you a valuable commodity in the first place. But I will say that this is an exciting time where there are possibilities like this for content creators who do a good job. And if you're right at the beginning of your journey and don't know how in the world you're going to navigate these waters, don't worry about it right now. You have time to build your skills and build your position in the community. If you want to get involved with monetization, affiliate links will take you far. In fact, as I said before, you may never have to go further than affiliate links if you do it right. And so I encourage you to take advantage of the opportunities that are there. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time.